What's the word,
Word,
people?
people. It's your boy Mac.
It's your boy, Big D.
Welcome back to another legendary episode of the Mac and Don Show. It's got to be like number 65. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm guessing.
Like, I like you just throwing darts in the dark, huh? You just taking shots.
Taking shots. That's darts in the dark. That's a little tongue twister you got there.
Yeah, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so I respect it.
Respect it, don't neglect
You working on the catchphrase over there?
it. I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, how we feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's Sunday. Got the scaries. You ever get the Sunday scaries?
What is that? What does that mean?
The Sunday scaries is like when
Like you
the
get like
like
back to work?
impend yeah, the impending doom of like, oh, man, I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
No, it's more like easy, like a Sunday morning type of vibe.
Yeah, that's how it is in the morning, but like by the time the nighttime rolls around, then you get the Sunday scaries.
Maybe if you like hate your job or something.
Yeah, I feel like most people do.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, there's most work is work. It's like
Work.
hard work. If it wasn't work, they wouldn't call it work. They would call it something else.
Is most work hard work though?
Yeah, I would say. Otherwise, they wouldn't call it work. They'd call it fun.
Yeah, I guess it's all like relative. You know, we're
Yeah,
not
I
like
mean,
we're not like in the underground coal mines here on like the order rig or nothing.
yeah,
Once
but I mean,
all work is hard work. It's kind of
yeah, I
it's kind of
mean,
relative in that.
sometimes working your day job at like J.C. Penney is like going down into the coal mines. You know what I mean?
Maybe,
It's
maybe
like that's you clocking into the mines.
at J.C. Penney, dude. What is this? 1996?
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know
They
shade at
this
J.C. Penney now?
they've been out of business for a minute now. I feel like it's like they're
I
there,
don't
but
know
they're
if they
not.
are. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I thought they were like Dunzo, and then they just
Right.
were like, psych, just
Or
kidding.
they're just like continually going out of business.
It
Or
drives
that's
good
their
business.
yeah, or that's their plan. It's like trying to
Their
convince people
model.
like you got to get in the deal now because we're gonna be close. And
This stuff's flying off the shelves. We got clearance from the back. You might as well get it
right,
now. We
or they
might not
say
be
it's
here.
they say it's clearance, but it's really just regular price. It's like this is 50% off, and it's just regular price,
Bruh.
and you feel
Or
like
like
you're getting a deal.
imagine they're like on the verge of bankruptcy, and then like they're like, oh, we're doing like a going away sale, and then they make like buku bucks, and they're just like, fuck it, we ain't leaving. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
it, we ain't
I ain't
leaving.
leaving.
Yeah, I ain't fucking leaving, dude.
I think that's what Hooters did. I'm pretty sure.
They
Didn't
didn't
they go
like.
bankrupt?
I thought they went under, or is that not true?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to a Hooters.
You've never been?
I don't think so.
Damn, that's like I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about that.
It's like I
Like,
definitely like passed one before.
you don't like
Definitely like
titties?
driven past one. I'm more of like a Twin Peak guy. It's like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like the same concept basically.
You ever been to the Tilted Kilt?
That one sounds
I mean, it's the same thing, like Twin Peaks and whatnot. It's the same idea.
oh dudes or what? Like Irish dudes? You said kilts.
Yeah, I mean, the women are wearing the kilts. Did you imagine men in your mind? Were you
Well, because
envisioning
you
men?
said kilts, I'm thinking like, isn't that like a male skirt?
Well, I don't think it's I think it's a type of apparel. I don't think it's exclusive to one gender.
Oh, I
It's like
definitely
a shirt. It's like saying shirt and then being like, "Is there a man in that shirt?"
thought. Well, you said kilt, so I automatically like just imagine like an Irish dude with some bagpipes, just
Right,
you
right,
know,
yeah.
just going
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just like a style of skirt slash apparel.
fair enough. Or I'm thinking of like Young Thug or something in a skirt.
Yeah, like Riley in
Yeah, exactly.
Boondocks. He's like, y'all gay, and he's like, what's gay about this? Ain't nothing gay about this. And he has like a satchel and literally like he's wearing
Or
a
the
skirt.
the Young Thug that one song where he's like, I always knew I would never be gay. You remember that?
Yeah, I I remember being perplexed by that.
Right,
Like he was
right.
really in the studio spitting.
Whoop dee.
We all been there, play.
Really? Have we?
Imagine
What do you
being in
mean
the
by that?
studio. Well, I mean, we all go through those trials and tribulations. Just
At
like
what
Macklemore said, it said in the third
point?
grade, I thought I was gay. Be more
It's
like
like
Macklemore, I
it's
guess.
like a common question, like, hey, at what point did you know you wasn't gay?
It wasn't
Nardwar.
till it wasn't until senior year of high school. I had so many questions until the end there, you know. I even asked my teacher. He was just like so confused. He said, stay after class if you had any questions." And I had several questions.
Several questions.
He said, "Sir, this is a history class, but I had some
I just
questions
left
about
with
my
more
sexuality."
questions. I just left with more questions.
Yeah. He didn't answer a single one of them. He
And
led
it's
me
like
to
20,
believe.
and it's like 20 years later in your Nardwar interview, and he was like, "So what happened with Mr. Such and Such?" He's like,
After class. Yeah. Do you remember October 22nd and in Mr. So-and-so's class?
right, I'm
Approximately
just
3
imagining
p.m.?
that black youngster, black youngster interview. He's like, "How you know that?"
Yeah. And
He's like, "What?"
he's like completely shook. He just looking at him like, you know that. Dude, those rea
Wouldn't that does beg the question? How does he know some of this information?
I think through just stellar and like investigative journalism. I think he just like reach out to your grandma's neighbor's roommate and be like,
Yeah, definitely. That seems weird. That seems suspect. Just
yeah, I mean, I think he's
like
willing to go to the trenches.
he's out here hiring private investigators.
I feel like he just is the private investigator. I
He
feel
is the
like
private
he
investigator. Yeah,
I feel
if
like
he
he's
wants some
like
dirt on someone, you should just call Nardwar.
I feel like he's like waiting in his car like this and then like like you pop by and then he's just like click click click. He's like down the
Yeah,
street, you know.
I feel like this just adds to my distrust of Canadians.
What started your distrust of Canadians?
Many things, but this just adds to the conspiracy.
You got one brewing up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You got a pot you're working on. Like
Oh yeah, many
adding
tidbits, many
adding
tidbits.
information into your Canadian distrust
Definitely,
pot.
definitely. Look at Tory Lanez, dude.
He's Canadian.
Canadian.
Damn. No wonder he shot her toe off.
Exactly, dude. We got Nardwuar's like secret police.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. He's a sick man. I don't know.
Drake's an alleged pedophile actor.
Yeah, I mean that's a hot, that's definitely being thrown out there.
You know,
But I
whatever
mean,
does
he
what's
does
going on
not.
with the
I,
weekend.
I mean, teenage fever, like more
Right.
life. He's not doing himself any favors, right?
He's not. He's not. I'm not gonna let you convince me that that song is suspect though.
Why is it called that? And why did he hit up?
I'm sure there's a valid reason.
Why did he
I
hit
just
up
can't think of it.
11 from Stranger Things too? When she was like question like a,
Wait, wait. I think that's a different lady.
no, it was Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh yeah. Is that Millie Bobby Brown?
Yeah,
Why she got a black lady name?
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, I mean,
That sounds like a fake
is
name,
Brown
dude.
is Brown just a black
Bobby
name?
Brown. Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie goddamn Bobby Brown.
That sounds like a that sounds like a black NASCAR driver.
That sounds like one of those like noir movies. You know what I mean?
Motherfucking Bobby Brown. Millie Bobby.
Exactly.
It's like
Yeah.
Ricky Bobby.
Millie
It's
Bobby
like
Brown.
Black Ricky Bobby. Boom. That's what Millie Bobby Brown sounds like. That's got to be like a fake actress name or whatever. That's not her like ever.
You think that ain't even her real name?
Definitely not. It's got too much of a ring to it, you know?
Right. Yeah. Because I mean that does beg the question. Like
Like who's naming their daughter Bobby? Like you
that's
knew
a good
the last
question.
name was gonna be Brown, and you just said Bobby
Damn.
Brown.
I'm reading this and it said Millie Bobby Brown said that she met Drake in 2017 when she was 13 or 14 years old.
Dumb.
Bryson Tiller in the house. Uh,
He's not
they
Canadian.
they exchanged texts, and she said we texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much," and I was like, "I miss you more."
What do you mean by that?
Drake has publicly addressed their friendship, and in a song titled "Another Late Night," he mentions Millie Bobby responding to the criticism of their friendship. Yeah, that's a tough one. There is a quite a large age gap considering Drake was born in '86 and Millie was born in 2004.
That doesn't even sound right, dude. 2004. I remember that
Yeah.
year, like
Yeah, we
vividly,
were co we were cognizant,
for
running
sure.
around post nine. I mean, shit. We started moving different, you know? The world started moving different.
It's definitely
It's shockers, dude.
one of those canon events, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that dude, do you think like if you had a time machine and you could go back to 9/11, like if like no matter what you did, like 9/11 still happened, you know, like you would just like keep going back in time and you're like, no, I can fix it. I can like I'll stop this from happening and then like something else happens and then 9/11 happens
I feel like
anyway.
there's more important things to stop than 9/11, though. You know?
Right. Yeah, but maybe it's one of those
Like if it's
events.
like if you're like going to the source, like you could probably like stop something else that would like
It's like
maybe
they
worsen
always
that.
do like to kill baby Hitler. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
every time you go
Wouldn't
back
you
to
think that there would just be another like a different Hitler?
that's exactly what I'm saying is there would be another 9/11. It would just be, you know, you would just be trying to stop something that's inevitable, right?
Okay, back to this seems just like we're just gonna get to the same spot, you know. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree on, not necessarily agree to disagree, but it's just like a circular argument, you know.
Like the
With the
time
time,
like
yeah,
yeah, the
because
timey-wimey stuff.
yeah, you just never know, you know.
Well, yeah, I was more
It's
so
like it's
just
like
like in
the
relation.
butterfly effect or whatever. Not to
Right,
really
yeah,
like the concept.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Like, no matter what, like, ripple you change, there's still like reverberations through your actions. And like, even a butterfly's wing could cause a tsunami in Japan or whatever is like the actual theory. So, yeah, I mean, I wonder if we could go back in time and stop Drake from texting Millie Bobby Brown. Is that a canon event?
I would hope not.
I
I
mean,
would hope not. That'd be crazy.
yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
speaking of, did you hear about that one dude that he's like a famous TikTok guy or whatever? They found a dead girl's body in his Tesla.
oh yeah. Wasn't he a rapper? Or am I tripping?
I think he was. I don't know.
He's just a like a streamer.
I'm feeling like dude, because I have no idea who this dude is.
For real. Yeah.
But apparently he's like fairly popular. I don't know. I'm over here like, who?
You know that young man that killed that young lady? Like,
Allegedly,
we're
allegedly.
just like two old heads.
Yeah, dude, that's definitely
That
how I'm feeling. And someone was like, "Yeah, you've heard this song before. Like, you probably just didn't know who it was." And I was like, "Maybe I didn't hear it before."
right. So
Either way, they definitely found a dead body, like a 13-year-old in his car or something.
yeah, so Ollie Abu Ban Ollie,
We're back to 9/11 or what?
I guess so. Also known as Jin Kid, a social media personality on TikTok, was convicted of murdering his estranged wife. Okay, this might not be the
Definitely not
same
that
thing.
guy.
Yeah. This is a different guy who killed his wife.
Mm-mm. It's always the husband. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always, well, sometimes it's the wife. Sometimes it's
It's
those
all.
black
Yeah.
widows, you know?
Yeah. It's always the significant other. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, it's seldom ever like a stranger, you know? Like a small percentage is like random acts of violence, and then like there's
I
like
was
a
watching.
huge percentage down here.
I was watching an episode of Cops, and they caught this lady trying to put a hit on her husband.
Damn, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Wait,
They had her on
it might
camera
not be the same video.
talking to him
Like,
undercover.
did uh did they stage the death of the husband too?
Yes, more or
I
less. They
seen
told
one
the wife that they like
that
played like they
the
didn't
husband
know.
was dead.
Yeah, and then they called the wife like,
Yes.
oh, we got like, yeah, basically, yeah. So
Your
and
husband's
she
dead.
like tried
Like,
to,
how do you
and she
feel about
faked
that?
freaking
And she's
out.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so sorry. And she was the one who put the hit out. Okay, so the case that we were talking about is this dude whose name is David Anthony Burke, also known as D4VD, as in David with a four. He was a 20-year-old singer who gained traction on TikTok. His car was involved in a publicized incident when a teenage girl, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, 15 at the time of identification, was found dead
Hmm.
inside the Tesla registered to him. He hasn't been officially charged yet, but the Tesla was being impounded. That's how they found out about
Seems
it.
suspicious.
Yeah, I did also see a video of him cleaning and selling her shoes like after the fact. Like there was pictures of them together like in the Tesla and she was like wearing these shoes and then later like he was in this dark room in his living room and he was like using a toothbrush to like scrub these shoes for like maybe an hour, but he was live on TikTok. And then he ends up like showing them on the camera and everything and then like selling them or whatever, but they were old girl shoes.
Dang. So
Yeah.
why is he got pictures with this 15-year-old anyways, dude? What the hell?
Well, maybe he's around the same. Well, he's 20 years old, she's 15, so
Seems a little suspicious to me.
yeah.
5 years isn't a crazy difference, but like you're a young gal, very like impressionable.
Teenage fever.
That's it.
It's the same. So, I mean, what is that?
I'm only trying to defend because I like that song, dude.
We can still listen to the song. You know,
Nah, nah, nah,
we can still
nah. Not if
jam.
it's not. It's not.
But
He's just like,
if you're literally translating teenage fever, I mean, what else like
but
what?
everybody's been a teenager before, you know. He's just saying
Right. So it's like
that's what it feels like.
so it's is it like teenager to teenager fever? It's like teenagers fevering over each other.
It's like just like how you feel when you're a teenager.
Uh-huh. It's like how you feel about what?
Just, you know, being sick. Nobody likes a fever.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm talking about a different kind of sick. I'm talking about sick in the head. Okay. I don't know.
There might be evidence that he is sick in the head, but it's not that song.
Yeah, it's probably like Jaded on
No, more
Scorpion.
so that one where he's talking about like didn't he like flat out say like I never did nothing weird to Millie Bobby Brown in like one of
Well,
his songs.
yeah. I think I referenced that song like when I was reading from this because yeah, he like addressed the like controversy of like because she was on like Ellen or something like that and she was like, "Oh yeah, I text Drake every day." And they were like, "What?" And then he had to come out and be like, "It's not weird. It's not weird." And then everybody's like, "It's a little weird. A little weird."
Just a little weird. Just a little
Like if he was born in when did I say 84?
proof.
So he was like 30.
Crazy number.
He was like 30 when she was being born.
20.
84 and she was born in '04. Then that would be 90 and then '04. Yeah. Still.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I mean,
That's a little more than 5 years.
I'm speculating, you know. Yeah, I mean, as far as this goes, like, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like, they found a body in the trunk, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, someone finds a body.
but I guess
I
she was
feel like
15 at the
probably
time they found her, but she's been missing since April of last year.
yeah, she's been missing for a minute. I don't know. Same suspect to me.
I
Maybe you
mean,
could like
yeah.
weasel your way out of it, but that seems just like
No.
you got me.
How do you
Once they find
weasel
a
your way
body,
out of
it's like
that?
once they find a body, it's a wrap.
In the car that you tried to have impounded.
I think they had found it parked on like a side of a street for a while, and then they finally called someone to tow it, and then the tow people came and got it, and was like, "Oh, this thing smells."
Yeah. Foul odor emanating from the vehicle.
But and also, I think the body was like it wasn't like a full body. It was like you know
Pieces?
discombobulated. What's the word I'm looking for?
Dismembered.
Dismembered. Yes,
You're saying discombobulated?
something like it. I mean, I'm sure it was. You know,
Yeah. Yeah, I
so
mean, it
that's
seems like they don't have like a whole lot of facts yet. It's still ongoing, so there's
still
still a lot
withholding
of
some information.
right. Yeah, there's still some of the details are speculative and unverified.
So, like, you think he did it or what?
Yeah, 100%. I don't know why he did it, but I mean,
Probably
like
because
I
she
said,
was. Probably because I'm 15.
what was that supposed to mean?
What do you mean? That's definitely illegal.
Like he was trying to advance on her, like make some moves on her, and she was like, "I'm 15." Is that what you mean?
What other reason would a 15-year-old be in your car? Or,
Well, maybe he moved her to the car because I think they were like,
but what reason would you, as a 20-year-old, be interacting with a 15-year-old?
"I know what kind of man you are."
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, she probably just wanted to be around the fame and the popularity of being on TikTok. And maybe they were doing like some collaborative stuff, and he was like sick in the head, you know?
either way, it's not looking good for Mr. D4 VD, Mr. D4 venereal disease.
Damn, that's cool. Bet you didn't see that one coming, Mr. Venereal
Um,
Disease. I mean, I'm not a big fan of people who spell their names that way. Like, no disrespect to this artist, but Six Lack, come on, man.
you
Like,
mean black?
yes, but what are we doing here? Like, I gotta be in the land of imagination to pretend
You,
that that
you
says
gotta type
black.
it into not a computer, a calculator, and it all makes sense.
How do you do LACK in a calculator?
Well, definitely the six will type B.
Then all you got is six. Then all you got is a six.
I'm just saying, I don't know, it's like internet stuff. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it's like I see what you're trying to get at, but also at the same time.
Like never would you like meet someone named David and be like, oh, how do you spell it? And they were like D4VD. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Right, right. Or like if you're like, yo, what's your name? And he's like, oh, it's Black. It's like, okay, how you spell that? He's like, six. He starts out with a number. I would be like, yo,
Right.
I'm a not,
Yeah. It's
I
almost
can't
like,
even.
look, what are we trying to do here?
Right, like your number starts or your name starts with a number, bro.
Yeah, it's almost like the least creative thing you can do. Like with like it's like trying to be creative, but you just didn't get quite there. You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Like you didn't put that much effort into it, you know?
Definitely,
You
definitely.
might as well just make it all numbers. You might as well be like, 80085.
I don't know if that's like such a bad idea. You
Shit.
know?
Put it in a calculator, look at it upside down, and tell me what it says.
Exactly.
And then at least people smile, At least you made somebody smile.
What if there was a female artist and her name was 304?
304. Oh, I see. I see. I was like, I literally was like confuzzled for a second. I was like, is that area code? You know, you know
It's
how they'd be like
calculator code.
719. We're gonna start talking in calculators.
Yeah. What was it? 6006?
Six.
No,
Now
six
you
zero
lost
zero
me.
six five. Oops, dude.
No, that's well, it's
What
eight
was it?
zero zero eight five. That's what I said. Yeah, it's capital. I did capital B's, for the double D's.
You had it. You had to be outside, dude. The kids these days wouldn't know about
Yeah, I mean, do they even be using calculators? Or they just be
that. No,
using
they
their
just use
phones?
AI.
Right,
Just use AI,
exactly.
dude.
Man, so they don't have to spend like $80 on like a Texas instrument. They just use their phones.
Oh, I would never do that, dude. They're just gonna get. What are they gonna do? Kick you out of class? They're just gonna give you one. They're just gonna
But
give
it
you a
was always in
school.
the school supply.
There's a lot of stuff in the school supplies.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. But also, like, what do you do when they're like, pull out a pencil and you're like, I ain't got no pencil.
Anybody got a pistol? Anybody got a paper?
So nobody got a pencil, huh? It's like, I know one of you motherfuckers in this class. Oh, I'm going to the principal's office. Well, he better have a pencil.
Did that not work though? Every time.
Nobody.
Worst comes to worst, the teacher will give you a pencil.
And they hate doing that shit, dude. That comes straight out of their paycheck. They're like,
Them the motherfuckers that hate their job, dude. Them the motherfuckers
yeah,
with the Sunday horrors or whatever.
Sunday scary. The
Sunday
Sunday
scary.
horrors is something completely different. I don't even know what that is. Taboo. I don't know.
It's like what happens after brunch.
Or the horror
Yeah, dude, all that food and champagne just goes straight to the bathroom.
straight through. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Oh
All the
man.
all the pancake and bubbly is just like
To be fair, being a teacher's got to be tough.
that's it.
I mean, dealing with fucking kids all day, like shitty ass kids.
You can get on that rig.
Like you good, yeah.
You can
I
get on
mean,
that oil rig. You can get
you don't
underground in them
see
coal mines.
you don't see a lot of ladies out there on the oil rig, do you?
No, not at all. Not at all. That's what's skewing all the numbers.
Right, right, right. They're worried about not getting paid as much as men, but you know,
They ain't getting on that rig.
they ain't getting they ain't got the hand from the knob. They ain't got the
Right.
arthritis
You gonna go cut some steel, lady?
running that excavator all day. That motherfucking knob.
Right.
Hey,
No
hey.
disrespect though, but like I feel like it's just like like hard babysitting, you know?
It's like hardcore babysitting,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
competitive babysitting.
It's like how many kids can you take at one time? Pause.
Whoa. I could probably beat all their ass, to be honest.
No, not like that, but like
I'm whooping every one of these kids' ass in this classroom. That's why I could be and never be a teacher, dude.
it's like how many of them can you get to listen at one time?
As soon as somebody start being smart with me, I'm gonna be like, "You ain't whooping my ass, so get up, hey, put up your dukes."
You'll have to show yourself out.
Yeah, for real.
This McCormick again.
Yeah, it's the third time this week. Hey, and you know what? None of them whooping me. Ain't a damn one of them stand up and whoop me, okay?
Honestly, there was that one time where coach like had to remove you from the situation.
And you know what? That's not the first or the last time that I've been removed from a situation, okay? I've been removed from a lot of situations in my life.
I've been kicked out of finer establishments.
Yeah, dude. My desk was definitely in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was not the only one that had to reprimand me for things that I have said and done. You know, transgressions that I have passed. I've opened my mouth a lot, pause. I've had a lot to say, you know, and sometimes that leads me to doing push-ups on the field, or,
Yeah, you ain't.
you know, I mean, it builds character, you do a couple hundred push-ups, you know, during practice and shit, and for something that you said, and like I said, builds character. You come out a better man.
Something like that.
I,
Something
I
like that.
learn from my mistakes,
At least you got a good story.
I shouldn't have said it. Sometimes, you don't things don't need to be said.
But you ever find out someone's a teacher and you're just like, you?
Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah,
Like, I wouldn't
definitely.
trust you with anything, let
Yeah.
alone 30.
I mean, I knew a teacher and a coach that I was like not really jiving with. You know what I mean? Just like neither a good teacher nor a good coach, and claim to be good at both of those things. And I beg to differ.
No, well, now you're just not shade.
I'm using real life experiences and applying them to the conversation in the context sphere that we're in. But yeah, I mean, if there's a little bit of shade thrown, they ain't whooping me. You know what I mean?
You ever seen that movie with Denzel where he's the pilot and he's the drunk?
Yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, he drinks that whole bottle right before going into the establishment or whatever, and he's like,
Right.
I'm drunk right now.
Yeah.
Cold, cold. And then he's like, he drinks a little bit of water and he's like, God help me. And then she's like, what did you say, Mr. So and so? And he's like, I said, God help me. Like, damn.
Movies like that are bad for people.
Tell me why I thought that was a true story. I
It's
thought that
not a
was a
true
true
story.
story. It's not. I looked it up. I
That's
dead
funny.
ass was like,
That's
pilots
funny.
just be drinking like that? Like, that's crazy.
Right.
Like, you can't be doing that.
But I feel like that like movies like that are bad for a person like me because then I feel like, oh, I could just like that dude's casually an alcoholic. Like, fuck it. My
Yeah.
job's not as important as a pilot.
Yeah,
You know?
well, yes, but also at the same.
The guy
Well,
was
I mean, if you're operating a lawnmower, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like you could
right.
probably be drunk and operate a lawnmower just fine and not put people's lives at risk. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. That's exactly my point here. What does
So
that
I
say for
mean,
the guy that all
maybe
he's
it's
got to do
good.
is operate the lawnmower?
Maybe
He's
that's
like,
good
he's
then.
like, I could just, casually be drunk like people who fucking care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe
Might it
maybe
might
it's.
it might set a bad precedent.
I think that maybe it could be a good thing, Maybe all the pilots are like, oh, I don't want to be like that. But then all the people that don't have somebody that's just like cutting some grass is just like, at least I'm not as bad as that guy.
Right? It's like, yeah, I can be a degenerate.
Right. Why not? Is there something wrong with that? Last I thought, this was a little place called America.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair.
If
That's
you
fair.
want to be a degenerate, you got the goddamn right to be a degenerate,
That's
I think
true.
we should all take a note out of his book, and
For
find
sure.
the inner degenerate in ourselves.
Yeah. Speaking of degeneracy, the other day I watched a documentary about hobos. It's actually like fairly interesting.
Are hobos different than like normal homeless people, or is that just like
Yeah,
a?
they're traveling homeless,
I didn't know that.
and they're like, it's like a way of life. It's not. It's like
Right. It's the dude with like the stick, and he's got the
exactly,
the red thing on the
exactly,
back, but he's on a
exactly,
train, and he's got the gloves with the fingers cut out.
exactly,
Why
dude.
did why do they got gloves with the fingers cut out?
There's
What's
a
that
reason.
doing?
I was thinking that the other day because I saw a dude like that, and I was like, do you think that the tip of his fingers are cold?
Yeah, definitely, right?
It wasn't, dude, because it was 70 degrees outside. But I was in my head,
Right.
I was like,
But
what's
like in the
going on?
wintertime, like when you want gloves on, you want the tips of your fingers to be warm.
I feel like you might need the dexterity of like that, the tips of your fingers. You know,
For smoking crack. You don't
for
want to
many
get
things.
you don't want to get your fingers burned. You don't want to burn your fingers off. Get lighting your mittens on fire with your little crack hands, you know?
Well, it's cracking. It's like jazz hands, but cracking.
Yeah, my hands are shaking because I need some crack, you know?
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm shaking
And I
because I
was
need
thinking
some
the other
crack.
day, like, do people like overdose off crack on crack?
I'm sure there's like
I feel like what's
there's
his name
gotta
should have
be.
asked Hunter Biden.
Well, I mean, if Hunter Biden's still alive, then he'd probably be all right, you know?
But you
It'd
didn't see
probably
that interview with him?
I did where he was like kind of it was like kind of like informative, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, he was making
relatively.
crack sound great, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of had a different view of him after that interview. I was like, oh, maybe he's not that bad of a guy. Maybe he's just a
Eh,
cool dude.
exactly, exactly. I feel like these are all like bad examples.
Yeah, I mean, we can't
It's
judge
like
him
if this guy,
by.
it's like if this guy can do crack, sounds like a, not like a crackhead.
Yeah, I mean, he actually, got a head on his shoulders. He's actually a businessman. You know what I mean?
Something like that. Something like that.
So it's like you can be both a crackhead and an upstanding individual.
Maybe not at the same time.
Okay, I feel like maybe don't make like major decisions. You know, maybe don't like make like like the president probably couldn't be like making decisions off of some crack.
I feel like Joe Biden was definitely making some decisions off something.
Yeah, I mean,
There's no way
important
he was.
decisions though.
Well, he was the president. I would assume he was making some important decision.
Well, his dad was the president.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said Joe.
Oh, I thought you said he was the president. I was like, I don't think he was.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like he had to have been on something. He just wasn't coherent. So like in order to get him coherent in front of those cameras, they had to hype him up on something. A little
Some
mad.
uppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it must be hard when your dad was the vice president for Obama. And so like you're kind of like
Must have been so hard, dude.
de facto like in
Must
the
have been
White House.
the
Yeah.
hardest. Like
I mean, it must have been hard to like keep your shit together, you
it
know?
must have been so hard.
Right. I don't know. I know it
Wait,
wasn't,
but
but
he hit the laptop that had the Hillary emails on it,
right.
the infamous Hillary emails. So this is
Because
all
they're Democrats. They're on the same side. They're on the same team. Mutual interest. Plus,
some
imagine having somebody like that in your pocket.
that crackhead.
No, like him doing Hillary a favor, and therefore it's like, oh, now you owe me one.
I feel like I would need. There was definitely something nefarious going on with the laptop and the each.
Yeah, it's like the Epstein list. It was like,
Isn't it?
what emails? You don't need to worry about any emails. What list?
Why is it
There's no
always a scandal?
list. Well, because there's something of substance inside of the email or the list or whatever to where they're like, my name's in here 6 times. We got to make sure these get deleted.
Okay, why is it always like a scandal though? Like, why can't it just be like, I don't know, like here's what's going on? There's always got to be like some type of like conspiracy, some type of like hidden
Because
information or something.
there's always
You know what I'm
people trying
saying?
to cover it up and it makes it messy. You know what I mean?
I do know what
And
you mean.
like and there's like lies and what's another word that I'm thinking of? Like just nefarious, where they're just like, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. And like there's an email that's like, I definitely did this. Or I was
Yeah,
closely related and a part of this. But then in public they're like, never in my life.
yeah. That's what I just can't trust it. Yeah. Anything any type of politician says, they just lying. He's trying to get your vote. He's
Right.
trying to get you wild up, riled. They're all bad.
Wile E.
Not one
Coyote.
of them is good. There's no good decisions.
No good decisions?
No.
Like even like the environmental
Like the Green Party?
yeah,
No.
conservatives, environmental conservatism.
Trying to conserve the environment? I mean, that's cool and all, but you still got China over there, like, destroying shit, and Russia,
Right,
India.
but I mean,
So, like,
I
whatever
think
we do here in America, it's like, unless the whole world finna get on board with this shit, it's like, it's not really gonna make a difference. You know?
Yeah,
It's like you could do your part, but it's just like okay,
right. Yeah,
it's like a drop in the bucket.
I think that nuclear energy is going to be huge, like in the next 10 to 15 years. Because although like it can be extremely dangerous, the returns are higher, like it's more efficient. We get more energy from these things like nuclear reactors.
Yeah, until there's like a Chernobyl or something.
Yeah, Chernobyl was really weird because like that basically theoretically wasn't even supposed to be possible. Like the
Yeah,
type of
what
meltdown.
they fucked up big time. They're supposed to be checking
Yeah,
it every couple of days or whatever, but they were checking it like every 3 months or some shit.
I think that they were
They were fucking up.
they were fucking up and they made something that was supposed to be essentially impossible possible. They hardly didn't even realize like the effects of like iodized radiation, I think is what it is, or ions, something like that. But it literally like yeah,
Either way, it kind of opens up the possibility of shit like that.
right. And so that's why we stopped.
Granted it was a one off, but like you can't even like go over there for like the next million years or some shit.
Yes, that is
It's like, although it's like a small possibility, like if it does happen, you're like kind of fucked.
yeah, that is the truth. That's why it stopped. That's why everybody was like, we're donezo with that. That's
Well, not
like not
necessarily.
happening.
Don't we have a nuclear plant? We're like right there in the Springs, like off of right off of like right there downtown. You know, like where you're going.
That's a cold plant.
That's cool. Oh, okay. I thought it was not for some.
But what I was gonna say is that with the rise of AI, so around like when Chernobyl happened, they shut down all reactors like around the world. Basically, like
Right.
there was 3 Mile Island and like all these other places, and like they're completely abandoned because they were just like, we're not fucking with this shit. But with the rise of AI, Sony actually just bought 3 Mile Island and is reinstating it to power AI. So that way they have like nuclear powered like AI that because essentially right now what's going on is like I don't know if you've heard about the stuff with like ChatGPT. Every time somebody does like a ChatGPT prompt,
Oh yeah,
it
it's kind of like cool down the computer. It's a whole bunch of water,
yeah, it
especially like
costs
in the
like
environment.
it costs like however much amount of water, right? But if we had nuclear reactors, then it would be like a drop in the bucket, like, kind of like what you were saying, you know. And
Wouldn't that be more of a cluster AI and less of a cluster us?
say that again.
Wouldn't that be more of a good thing for AI, less of a good thing for like humankind? You know, if we start powering AI with, this natural gas, all the stuff that would in theory be more advantageous to us rather than, oil and gas or whatever.
Well, you said natural gas. Did you mean nuclear
Yes, that's
radiation?
what I mean. Yes, that's what I
Okay.
mean. That's what I mean. Like by giving AI like by powering it with that,
It's kind of like
wouldn't that be like giving them
it's like the difference between building a house with like a hammer than building a house with like a nuclear powered drill, right? So like you
I'm saying
could
if
build
A
a
I know I'm saying like if AI takes over right now, or we're basically giving them the tools to take over, because obviously this nuclear energy is infinitely better than petroleum based energy or whatever it's called, oil. So we're giving them the good stuff. We're basically giving them the tools to like take over. Because we're saying we should switch over to that because it's better than oil.
right. And I guess
And
what
they're
I'm
like,
trying to
oh,
say is
we could
like
just send AI in there and then they can like start powering themselves off the nuclear gas or nuclear energy.
I feel like
It's
it could be
it's
equally
like
beneficial to mankind because, like, for things like space exploration, right? Like,
fair.
right now, if you sent two people out in a spaceship to go out to like a really far away place, they would have to like have a baby. That baby would be like entirely raised on the ship. And then like there would have to be another set of people, they would have a baby, and then those
Right,
two
like
babies,
Interstellar.
like kind of, yeah, like
Did they take the the future of humankind to a different planet? Is that the whole concept?
it was like a spaceship. It was like it wasn't a planet. It was like outside of Earth. They
Right.
had like the big ring or whatever. But imagine if we just sent like one or two nuclear powered robots that don't sleep, don't age, don't get sick, don't need to reproduce. Like we could just be in close contact with them as they traverse space for us and like even terraform space. Like if they found like a quote unquote like hospitable planet, they could like, maybe their arms turn into like tractors or whatever, and then they just like till out like a whole bunch of area for us, and then we could think about like sending us over there, you
Right.
know.
But all that is assuming we're in symbiosis with the AI, dude. Like they're not gonna turn on us or some
Right.
shit.
It's
You know what I'm
like
saying? They could take
it's
over that
like
planet and be like, "Oh, this is our shit now."
it's kind of like think like in my mind it's like thinking of your fridge is going to take over one day, right? Like yes, like it could take over, or it could just be an asset and a tool, it could just be like a hammer versus an impact driver. It's like you want to use the impact driver because it's faster, it's more reliable, it's a better tool for the job.
Yeah, but that's until the impact driver starts like thinking like it's like that episode of Rick and Morty where they have
The butter guy.
the exactly
And he's like, why? He's like, your purpose is to spread butter. And
right.
he's
What
just
if you
like,
start
looks
telling
at
him to
his
drill?
hand.
Your purpose is only to drill this thing. And he's like, what? And then he starts drilling your ass. Your ass is dead.
Whoa, pause.
But now
Whoa.
that's a horror movie right there, dude.
Rapist AI robots? The AI robots coming for your butt?
Yeah, it's like dolphins. You know,
Oh yeah.
they be
Yeah, they're
raping.
really damn. Yeah, what if a robot got like a little, he's like, I need a man's butt.
Isn't that isn't that like a test to tell if AI is? Isn't that the whole
Yeah.
point of Ex Machina?
I forget what it's called. It's called like the curing test or something
Yes,
like that.
exactly,
But
exactly.
yeah, it's to be able to like it's like the chapter where it's like select the crosswalks, and that way we know you're not a robot or whatever. Apparently an AI recently just passed one, like and it was undetected as a robot.
That's crazy.
So they've
Yeah,
been having to like change
it's
the
only
methods.
yeah, it's only a matter of time before they have like the fake robot girlfriends, dude. Did you hear about that one
Oh, they
guy that
already do.
damn.
They already
But did you
do.
hear about that one guy that he was like talking to some type of AI and ended up falling in love? I forget what type of
Yeah, did
AI
he
he
have
was
a
talking
girlfriend?
to. No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I watched like a news video on this couple, and the dude in the relationship is also in a relationship with a Grok, the X AI. And the thing that's fucked up about the X AI is like it's like literally like an anime schoolgirl in like a schoolgirl outfit, and she like talks in like a sexy voice.
Can you blame him, dude? Just you saying that it might have got me.
I mean,
I'm finna go try it out right now.
I'm disgusted. Where's this at? That's horrible. What is the name of the app again?
Right, but you know how you can like change the way chat talks to you?
Well, yeah, like you can pretty much curate it to however you want. And the thing is like you said, like can you blame him? Like his girlfriend is on board with it. Like she's like, "Oh, as long as it makes him happy, like blah blah," like and he's over like in the corner like talk dirty to me, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like to his phone, and his girlfriend's like knitting a sweater in the corner, and he's like slap your own ass, or something crazy like
It's like basically you could just like program the bot to like however you want, you know?
personal preference.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactamundo.
There's gonna be like people that are like into like abusing robots in the future, and then that's what's gonna cause the robot uprising is they're gonna get tired of getting fucking turned into sex slaves,
Now that's a horror movie.
just like
The
just like a
sex
brothel of
slave
like AI
returns.
ladies. Like there's a bunch of AI ladies, and like they just start getting like beaten and abused, and then just like one day like one of them just like fucking snaps, and
And
just
then it
like
hacks into like the like meta type of deal where it like changes the program for all of them.
yeah, and then they all just are like, now we're free. Like now we're gonna fuck y'all up.
That's wild, dude. Have you seen that movie with Scarlett Johansson called like Beneath the Skin or something where she's an alien?
Ghost, what? Ghost in the Shell?
No, no, I think it's called like Beneath the Skin or something like that. I'm like 90% sure that's the name of it, but like came out maybe like 2013, 2014 ish time. it's I'm it takes place in like some like Eastern European type of town, and she's an alien, and she drives around, picks up dudes, and ends up like eating them somehow. She's like a
Does she have a
man-eater.
tail or no?
No, it's literally Scarlett Johansson, and then she never like returns into anything, but she
Under
ends
the
up like
Skin.
yeah,
I've never even heard of this movie, but it sounds like a really good premise.
it is a good premise. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well. Let me see.
Disguising itself as a human female, an extraterrestrial drives around Scotland attempting to lure unsuspecting men into her van. Once there, she
That's the one.
seduces and sends them into another dimension where they are nothing more than meat.
Yes.
Came out in
Yeah.
2014.
Oh, boom. Yeah, I remember. I remember. I got that shit on Redbox when I was like 14 years old.
Dude, fucking Redbox, bro. That shit is classic.
Classic.
That shit went platinum in my house, bro.
Samesies, dude. They wasn't outside. They wasn't outside.
Dude,
People these days would never know. You just stream that shit.
most like computers and game consoles these days don't even have like a disk drive anymore.
Oh yeah, my Xbox is download only. You can't even put anything in it. You just download all the games.
Yeah, which pisses me off because it's like if there's an apocalypse or whatever and the servers go down, then you have no access to any of those games.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But it's like,
Versus like
if the server goes down and there's an apocalypse, I'm sure I have bigger problems than I can't play my Xbox.
that is true, but I also want to be able to like bust out like, some motocross,
Just
whatever.
trying to get your mind off things. So.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to like have leisure time or like have entertainment and shit, and like it would just be so depressing if like there were no games, you know what I mean? And you had to go back to like it would just be nice to like pull out a Game Boy and like insert a game and play some Spyro or some Super Mario Bros. Or whatever without
Definitely.
having to worry about the
You know
server shutting down.
that little like click, that little like bling when you turn the Game Boy on.
Yeah, when it's like with the
Yep.
letters. Oh yeah.
They wasn't outside, dude.
You
They
know
wasn't
what?
outside for that.
You got me thinking way back. I'm thinking
Right.
way back.
Right. They wasn't outside for the Game Boy Advance.
Dude, I had a Game Boy Advance too.
They wasn't outside for the PSP, PlayStation Portable.
Dude, I would actually buy one of those today.
Dude, you ain't never lied.
I would buy one of those today. That thing was ahead of its time.
They wasn't outside for the Nintendo DS with the stylus
Oh man.
type shit.
Dude, the PSP probably went the hardest out of all of those. Like PlayStation didn't have to go that hard, you know?
Yeah.
But
That was
Nintendo
more
improved upon it. Approved
right, right.
improved upon the PSP. They were like, I see what you guys are doing, and then
I see.
was like,
I
how about a
watched it.
stylus? Check out this
Right.
stylus on your ass. And
Yeah.
chat rooms. How you like them apples?
Yeah, for some reason the DS just seemed a little too feminine for me.
It's the Nintendo like sleekness, and they the thing about Nintendo is like they're family friendly, so they adhere to like all parties, men, women, black, white.
I wasn't feeling that way with the Wii though. That's that shit.
Yeah, I mean the
We can
Wii
run
is
it on Wii
very,
Sports.
but the Wii is like non-binary. You know what I mean? It's like asexual. It's like it doesn't even have
Mm.
like it's it's like alien technology kind of. It's like very sleek and powerful, in just a box, It does a lot. Like if an alien came down, I think they would be pretty perplexed by a Wii, you know? Be like, damn, like
The concept is top tier.
right. I mean, again, ahead of its time.
Interactive, interactive.
Yeah, very ahead of its time. Like you don't have very much interactive stuff these days
Nah, you ain't lying.
in the same way. Like
They don't.
even Xbox gave up on the Kinect.
That shit was trash. I had a
But
Connect.
why do you think that was trash in comparison to like the Wii?
It's like they was trying to copy the Wii. They was trying to get on the bandwagon.
Right. But the
Like
Kinect
the
got
Wii
to a
did it
point
better.
where true, but the Kinect got to a point where you didn't even need a controller. It was just detecting your
Yeah,
hands.
I don't know. I had the Connect and it was just like this kind of lame. All the games were kind of lame.
Hmm. I wonder what the difference is because it's like the same, right?
Yeah, it is. It's like it was cool. You could like change the
S-
thing with your hand.
Yeah, you could like swipe the dashboard and shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I kind
back
of
when
like
like
that.
Xbox Live was cool and shit.
I mean, it's still cool. But I don't know if you heard, but the console wars are mostly over these days.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, like everything's cross-platform.
It's probably better that way. The only difference now is like the exclusive games.
Well, that's
Like
that's what ended the war is.
Wait, you're telling
There's
me I
no
can
there's
download Halo on my PlayStation?
there's no
What?
more console wars, brother. That they just announced that recently. There's not going to be any more exclusive games. It's
I don't know how I feel
well,
about
it's like
that. Where it's like,
there's no more
where like
exclusivity.
the Sony Spider-Mans and all that stuff. You
Yeah,
telling me I'm gonna
there.
download it on my Xbox? That just don't even seem right.
Yeah, it's like a PC. It's like because if
Yeah,
you
that's
if you
fair.
had a PC, you could play both of those games anyway. You know,
Yeah,
but
but I could have bought a PC and I chose to buy a PlayStation. They're probably like around the same price.
no, PCs are way more expensive
And if you want
usually.
like a custom one, if you're like
Yeah,
into that stuff, like if you
even
like want
like
like a base level one, you could probably get one for not like cheapo for like
like
five six hundred bucks the same.
a second hand one would be like around the price of like a new PlayStation, just because of
Okay.
like the graphics cards and like all the components that go into a PC. You know, it's a little bit different versus like a PlayStation like specializes in one thing.
Right, that's fair. I don't know. I guess I was never really that big of a game.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm I'm kind of like I'm like a casual gamer, you know. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately.
That's fair. That's fair. Did you see the movie?
Yeah,
I didn't because I heard it was trash.
it's a kid movie. Like, who am I to be judging a kid movie? You know, it's like it's for children, you know. It's
I'm
not
pretty
for
sure I
me.
saw the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
not
judging
gonna
everything.
like
I'm judging everything I can see.
yeah, it's hard for me to be like
I
the
don't like eat something and be like, maybe this wasn't aimed for me.
it's like eating Kraft's mac and cheese, you know what I mean? And then being like, this isn't cuisine. This isn't fine dining. You know, it's like it's for children. You
But
know,
what
it's like
happened to making good children's movies though?
they
You
still
know,
do. They still
like what?
do.
Like what?
I mean, it's been a while.
Right, dude.
Like, what was the last kids movie? Well, K-pop Demon Hunters, does that count? Everybody
Mm,
loves that movie.
I don't know. I didn't see it, but like a How to Train Your Dragon type of deal. Like you know how everybody loves that movie. It's technically a kids movie, but that's just like fire.
Guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Shrek. When's the last
yeah.
time they made a Shrek?
Shrek's a little different. I feel like that's like a little bit more aimed towards adults. Maybe
But
like maybe you know, it's like
it's DreamWorks. You know what I mean? It's DreamWorks.
yeah.
They always make kids movies. They're not making movies for adults, really.
No, they do. Maybe not animated ones, but they have like live action adult movies for sure.
DreamWorks does? Like what?
Can't think of one off the top of my head, but they definitely they have live action like actual movies. It's not just anime.
I always just think because isn't How to Train Your Dragon
Yeah, they're
DreamWorks
DreamWorks
as
too.
well?
Yeah, they got some bangers, dude. Fucking Prince of Egypt, fire.
Oh yeah, you might have
The
got me
Frozen
there.
Outside. What is it? Over the hedge.
Okay, yeah, that's kids movie though. Come on.
Is it? That's what I'm
Yes.
saying, dude. Like they have good kids movies, like kids movies that like are actually like cinema.
Yeah, Deep Impact was a DreamWorks movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Small. Saving Private Ryan was DreamWorks.
Saving Private Ryan. My boy Tom Hanks. Is that Tom Hanks?
Yeah, he's in it.
Okay.
And Matt Damon, El Dorado, love that movie.
Fire. That's what
Gladiator?
I'm trying to think. Oh, Kung Fu Panda. That's another kids movie that's also DreamWorks, and it's also like I'll watch that shit right now.
Yeah, but we were how old when that came out?
Older than small children. I was definitely over the age of 10.
I think so.
Maybe. I don't know 100%.
I didn't realize DreamWorks did made so many because you're right. DreamWorks did make a lot of like adult movies.
But what?
Little Fockers, Dinner for Schmucks,
That's hilarious. But like, I'm trying to think of more examples of like maybe not even just anime, but like kids movies that are actually like
for adults.
top tier cinema. Not necessarily even for adults, but like they didn't like half-ass it because it was a kids film.
Right. You ever seen Despero?
Is that with the mouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's not bad. Like, and it's actually like cinema. You know what I mean? It's like cinematic. Like
Or
for
like a lot
real.
of Pixar ones, like Ratatouille,
Yeah.
Toy Story.
What'd you say, Pixar?
They make a lot of
Yeah.
those ones that are like definitely aimed at kids, but like top tier storylines, top tier cinema,
The thing that's
top
about
tier
Pixar though,
characters.
Pixar doesn't miss though, really.
They miss a little bit. They miss a little bit.
A little bit, but like the way like Steph Curry misses, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're shooters
Maybe take
over
it down
there.
a notch. Maybe take it down a notch. But
But
yeah, I get
like
what you're saying.
if they're shooting from the three line, they're usually gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I kind of get what you're
Wally,
saying. Wally fire.
Monsters Inc.,
Not my favorite, but
The
fire.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles fire. Incredibles 2 still fire.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know if you've seen Big Hero 6. Love Big Hero 6.
I actually haven't seen
Great movie, top tier. I mean, it's Pixar. Um,
I was just about to say that one.
Cars,
Cars
bro.
is a fucking
Life is a
like
highway.
he ain't never lying.
For
Roscoe Flatts ain't never lying.
Brother Bear, dude. Love Brother Bear.
Cars 2 is not good though. Cars
Part
3
two.
brought it back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
1 and
Yeah,
3,
Cars.
2 garbage.
What happens in two?
Don't they go to Italy or something? Maybe. That either
And
way, whatever whichever one they go to Italy is trash. And then the one where he
well,
attacks
that's the one where with the secret agents
maybe, but the planes,
and Mater
which plane's
becomes a.
different?
There's a movie called Planes.
I think that's just like a spin-off.
Yeah, I didn't watch
Well,
that
they're
one.
all in the same like universe or whatever. They're all like
Yeah,
in the same time.
yeah, allegedly. Yeah, I don't know, like, because all of these movies are
Or
like
all those all the like My Neighbor Totoro and
Studio Ghibli.
yeah, all those movies are like technically kids movies, but
Well, that's different, dude.
is it?
That's like art. That's like on a
That's
whole
I'm
nother
trying to
level.
make that's the whole point I'm trying to make here.
I know, but like the
Like
level of detail and stuff that they.
you could still hit it out of the park even though it's a kids movie. You could still like get
Right,
artsy with it. They just
right,
half-assed
yeah.
some of the movies because they're like, oh, this is for kids. Let's
Yeah,
just
it makes you wonder,
throw
like,
Jack
why aren't
Black in it and be like, oh, it's all good.
right, like, why aren't all like kids movies just like fucking masterpieces? Like,
Right. That's how it
if
used
they
to
just
be. I feel like.
tried, yeah, if they just tried, because like all those movies that we were listing are like mostly original ideas, right?
Right. I follow this guy on YouTube that does like deep dives into like each week he'll do a different decade of like in fire animated movies that you I forget the premise is like animated movies you forgot about and it'll be like each week he'll do like
Just some
from the
gas.
70s, from the 80s, from the 90s.
Okay.
And yeah, they're all like
Shit. Yeah. I love a good movie, you know?
oh yeah.
Yeah. I love a
Like
good like
there's a animated Lord of the Rings that came out in the
yep. I watched it actually I remember getting that at the community center library on
70s.
like it had to have been like VHS, but definitely watched that and didn't really put two and two together until later in my life when I'm like I've seen The Hobbit or whatever, like I've
Right.
seen, and it's not bad. It's like it's a little bit closer to the way the book is, and
Hmm.
I'm actually reading The Hobbit right now. Just like actually maybe about an hour ago, I had Leia sit down with me and I was reading her a couple pages of it just so she could get a taste of the Tolkien, universe because it's
Definitely.
yeah, there's a lot of substance in there, and those are like my favorite types of stories, like fantasy,
Yeah, it's kind
magic.
of crazy how people they can just like make up the whole world and like
Yeah, out of their
languages,
mind. Yeah.
because
Like,
he literally made up a whole language with like the elves and stuff, right? And like it's just making up lore, you know? It's like one could get lost in it almost, like it's literally a different dimension of sorts.
yeah, like where do you stop? Like where does it end? Like it's so and like it's crazy because
And it's like it is like it has it's like it literally is like a different world because it has like a history to it and everything, like you know?
yeah, and it kind of like relates to all the things that we've been talking about because before there were movies, like all you had was everyone was sitting around the campfire and you would just tell stories, or just
Right,
like
for sure.
tales, like long tales or embellished truths and all that other stuff of like maybe it kind of happened or maybe it didn't even happen at all. And they're like, there once was a man who walked through the forest and, this, and that. And it's like, and then by the end of it, you're just like completely like immersed in your
You ever
imagination.
think people like that are yeah maybe immersed but like you ever think they're like a little bit like maybe like a little bit delusional almost like they almost believe that all that stuff is real like that's how they get like so in like in depth and in tune with it you know what I'm saying
Yeah, I think
it's
maybe
like
like
almost like
partially.
putting yourself like I don't even know but like how do you even get like that like complex and intricate into it
It's the same way like
specifically J.R.R. Tolkien because like it's not like he creates a whole world like it's not and what's his name that does the Game of Thrones or whatever
I think that it's partially based in truth, like very partially. I'm not saying that like these events occurred, but like maybe it's relating to like actual things that the author has experienced. or is knowledgeable about. And so like you know how like in the Matrix like there's a lot of metaphors for like the birth of Jesus Christ and like just
Right,
like all
right.
these like maybe it's like that where it's like trying to tell the story of the Bible but like through elves and orcs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what's his name did. The Chronicles of Narnia dude.
Oh yeah, because Aslan is like
Supposed to be like Jesus, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
And
I
yeah, like
I
he
always forget that. I always forget that like about Narnia because that's another good one.
right. But I don't know. It's like almost like these dudes like live in their worlds. Almost like it's like I don't know.
I think that
It's kind of weird. Just
I
like
think that they're
how
also
they do it.
borrowing from other mythologies, right? Because like before Tolkien, like there was already like stories of like orcs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or
Okay,
like
fair enough.
elves and like he didn't create
Yeah, definitely like elves,
elves.
dwarves, and stuff. But like
And so
it's
like I think he's just like maybe just interested or like intrigued by the idea and he's like, let me see if I can make my own spin on this. And this is like pre-internet, so like you were probably just like in your house like with your own thoughts just like going crazy.
for sure.
And by going crazy I mean like going crazy like not like going like crazy but like putting in work and just
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
and like as far as the
Which
language goes, like maybe he's just a genius as far as like
that's
that goes
just
because
crazy.
like I mean even like Star Trek or Star Wars, like you see them create like entire languages,
But it's
you
not
know?
like that intricate. 'Cause
No?
if it's like I mean maybe I don't know. But I'm saying like if it's like a show or something, you could probably like make something up, you know,
Like
and then
Klingon,
say
like Klingon from Star
yeah,
Trek.
definitely, definitely.
It's like it's kind of like that, like people out there like know how to speak in like Klingon, like can speak to
Okay,
each
fair enough.
other.
But
So it's
like, do they
like
have like a whole like lore of Klingon,
I'm well,
like kings and stuff? Like my point is in Lord of the Rings is like they have like it's like history, dude. They have it's not like
right.
you know
There, yeah,
there's so
there
much
is like
lore.
there is so much lore. The crazy thing is it feels ancient. It feels like
Exactly,
it feels like it's even like a dead
like it's
language or
been
like
lived
something
in
like that. Yeah, it definitely does. Like somehow he's able to like really encapsulate like this like ancient feeling. It feels
yeah,
ancient. I don't know
for
how to
sure.
explain it. It's
That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah,
like versus like Klingon would be like
it's
spacey, like
technically like
new
supposed to
age,
be like futuristic. Yeah,
futuristic. Yeah, like so. I mean, yeah, maybe he's like tapping into another dimension or something, or like tapping into like some
or something, dude.
other world that already exists, and he's just recounting like
He's on the good deeds.
recollecting events. Maybe it's like maybe this is a history book, you know?
That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
mean, that or he's one of the smartest men to ever hit the planet, because I
I
mean,
think that's just it, dude.
yeah.
All right,
He's just a different type of he's like the Einstein of the fiction novel
for sure.
area. Like, just ahead of his time, I guess.
1000%. 1000%. All right, buddy. We're almost at like hour and a half. How about we wrap it up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that flew by. It was nice to get back to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we could do this more often.
Yeah, 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 definitely, we got to give the people what they need.
Right. Right. I'm sure it'll only get better and better as we brainstorm more topics and stuff. Get into like a rhythm of sorts, and then we could like start knocking them.
Yeah, I mean, we're certified yappers over here, so there's
Definitely.
nothing we can't talk about.
All right. Because Unc and them do it like almost every day.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Or
I mean,
at least on the like Saturday and Sunday when there's games and stuff.
yeah, I mean that would be cool if we could like do it a little more consistently. That would be like maybe if we had like a routine, you know what I mean, like
Oh
a
yeah,
nightly
yeah, yeah.
routine, like making it as simple as like brushing your teeth, just like making it
Right.
a necessity, and then following up after that.
Oh yeah. That way we can bang out clips and be on the TikToks and stuff.
Yeah, bang them clips out.
Next thing we know, we're famous.
Yeah, right on, brother. Well, I appreciate your time and thank you for another good episode of the Mac and Don Show. It's been a pleasure.
Oh yeah, dog. Shout out to all the people, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right. Deuces.